finish it. It's about my mom. I don't really like talking about my mom. I titled it, It Gets Better. For a moment, the dog was bothering me. It usually does at this time of night, begging to cuddle with little space on the sofa, as if there were any space on the sofa. I could have sworn you were walking out the room, beer cans in hand. You empty what's left into the sink because you know damn well he never finishes at this time. I laid them aside along with recycled aluminum and glass. Swear you walked up, took the controller, turned off the television, kissed my forehead, but right before you do, you looked at me. Like you always did, as if those eyes wouldn't see me again, because those eyes expressed the fact that this man in the next room has threatened to kill you countless times, so it wasn't surprising when he threatened to kick me out if I ever placed that bullet in between his eyes. Because this man in the next room paid dues, paid bills, paid rent, paid reasons to stay, paid excuses for you to say I do love him. And you should too, Mike. You finally have a place to call home. Pupils that stare stories into these life capturers, eyes which visually spoke at night when they should be saying good morning, because I'm the only one that realizes it's 4 o'clock in the morning, but time never occurred to you anyways. You've been living in this cycle of violence for what seems like an eternity. And you did this every night. Pleaded anticipation before sleep. Looked forward to evenings that promised promises, reminding me for my sake that it will get better, apologizing for getting us back into the same situation. You see, this guy in the next room wasn't the first. Dad was. And you promised me too. You promised me we would never go back, and we never did, but this guy in the next room seems so much like Dad. Tears that cried their own tears due to unkept promises. And you believed it would get better. You made your way back into that room that held the only reason why there's a roof over our heads and little food in our stomach. This man that held you bound to stay bound to a foundation of codependence, and you said it would get better. It is. I just thought it would be together. And I wasn't a tinsy bit surprised when you did kick me out for being gay, because shit happens, right? No, people take shits, and that's easily cleaned with toilet paper. You couldn't clean the mess you made, even if you could make up for all the times you forgot to change me. Because you can't change me, Mom. I'm gay, and if you can't understand that, then it's better if we go our separate ways. And I'm sorry for things happening the way they did, and I'm sorry for you feeling like you had to apologize for being sorry for after every regret that came up with all these different men. You used sex as a way to keep a roof over our heads, so it wasn't surprising when you gave me no answer when I said I'm still a virgin and I plan to stay this way till marriage. And I never wanted you to do something that you felt was out of your comfort zone, as if you had to love me because you gave birth to me, which must have hurt your pussy more than it did me. You see, blood is thicker than water, just like you said it would, which flows through my veins, so I sit and wonder if it's hereditary, as if you passed this hurt on to me. Was this your way of getting back at me? Opposed to being mentally or physically disabled, because you drank constantly in those 9 months before birthing me, so I'm still thankful that things didn't go in the opposite direction. You see, blood is thicker than water, just like you said it would. But every time you forced me to the altar to become tainted with holy water, I felt this water being mangled and strangled between tears of discomfort up to my neck with reasons how you felt religion would cure me. Love takes sacrifice, but not at this price. I understand why you did the things you did, but at what cost did you have to lose your children in an attempt to save us? You said it would get better, and it is. I just thought it would be together. And this is the first paid gig of plenty more to come, and I understand that money was one of the reasons why you stayed, so if you ever decide to change your mind, I'll still be here, with open eyes, an open heart, and an open mind, and a couple of bucks to send your way. Although you broke your promises, I will promise you this. If you decide to leave him, I promise I'll still be here. If you decide to leave him, I promise I'll still be here. If you leave him, I promise I'll still be here. If you decide not to leave him, I promise I'll still be here.